Boom.
Nah you. Heart so cold, we change the tempo of the room. These fakes we grow, we bloom in this fast car, we blow, we zoom, now shift.
I'm really recording this at 2:40 a.m. with a blocked nose. My voice really sounds effed up. But you lot know what I'm about. We move. At the time, I thought I just had a cold, but looking back, this very easily could have been Rona. As this YouTube channel goes on, it's very, very easy to see my unserious side, you feel me? I think very few people have seen a more vulnerable or more, what's the right word, emotional side of me, innit? And that's on purpose. It's a side I don't like bringing out too often. It's a side I think people don't deserve to see. As you go through life, you're going to feel vulnerable. If you want to grow, you have to go through vulnerability. I have to be real and authentic. I really do struggle sometimes with fear, isn't it? Like, you won't see on my socials because I act like a clown, in it, but, and same with other people, listen, no one scares me. I don't fear no man, but like sometimes it's just fear of myself. I don't even know if that makes sense, innit? But again, move. I doubt myself a lot. I often doubt whether I'm good enough to do something, whether I can. Even me starting this YouTube channel, part of me was thinking of all the excuses of why I'm not good enough, why I can't. Eventually, that man had to suck it up. Not even just suck it up. I had to take and remove that weight and just run with it. And the second I pressed record on my first ever video, I had to just throw all that baggage away. I think I struggle a lot with belief, self-belief in myself, self-confidence in myself. Now, everyone's probably going to be like thinking, Kobe, you're the most confident person there is, and that's what it looks like from the outside. But from deep down, that is often not the case. And that's in everything. When it comes to football, when it comes to school, when it comes to life, I really do struggle with personal belief. It's a weird balance because I try to be humble in my life. But part of what gives me confidence is an over-irrationality of myself, but only to myself. So for example, this YouTube thing, one thing that gave me confidence is when I was telling myself, Kobe, you jump on YouTube, you're going to take it over. You're going to be the GOAT of YouTube. But you can't vocalize that stuff to other people because other people are going to see you as arrogant, this, that. And then in my mind, that's the type of giant conflict that plays out. And then that cripples me from really going ahead and pushing forward. I don't even know if this is what I came here to talk about, innit, but I'm in a blessed position that I've seen a lot of people my age do some big stuff, and shout out them. And I think to myself, what can I do? Like, how can I take myself to the next level? Really holds me back from trying new things because I'll be thinking, I'm not good enough. I don't have the connections these guys have. I don't have the brains these guys have. But bare stuff will be floating, bare self-doubt will be floating through my head. Sometimes I hold myself back from chasing my own dreams. From one thing I'm starting to confirm and realize more and more, and I've always kind of known it, but now I'm making it more conscious, is that, bruv, Kobe, you're living the life that at one age you dreamed of living. If you're on this channel and you're watching this and you don't know that I kick ball in America at this stage, then boy, man don't know for you. Go do your research. Go do your research. I really took kicking ball serious. It became a real dream of mine at like 14. There was a girl that I was kind of doing a thing with at the time. I remember telling this girl at 14 that like at 18 I was gonna move to America. Listen, that situationship did not pan out well. The man them knows still. That was a bit of a sticky one still.
It's a bit of a stick one still.
But I told my family about this. I don't think my family really took it serious. My family didn't take it serious until the last couple months. A couple months before me moving out, no word of a lie. And I hit like 16, 17, sixth form. It became a real thing, and I wasn't the only person that was gonna do it, innit? Meant to be a couple of us that are gonna do it, but about 6, 7, maybe even 8 of us collectively. At the end of the day, for different reasons, only 2 of us ended up going. In it, me and my boy LD, shout him out. Shout out Louis. We done what we done, boy. First year, long story short, I'm now out there by myself, isn't it? Actually, I even forgot to say, in sixth form, people even doubted. I remember in sixth form, when people used to hear about this America thing, because obviously it started traveling within the sixth form, I think people were even thinking, oh, all these guys say they're going to do it, but none of them were going to do it. I remember hearing people say stuff like, oh, I doubt that's going to happen, this, that. Boom, it happened. Me and at 18, I really did what I said I was going to do at 14. At 21, I'm living the life that I said I was going to live at 14. Now, granted, it's not as, what's the right word, luxurious as I first dreamed about it, you feel me? It's not as glamorous as I thought it was going to be. And boy, I've had some ups and downs, which we will definitely go over in this channel. But man's doing it, you feel me? When I was speaking to some of my guys this week, and they were talking about, fam, Kobe, you're doing something that like people only dream of doing, fam. And it's just mad, like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, I wrote notes, and even the notes, they're just all over the place. It's mad how your mind works, you know, because my mind really fam, what Future said, sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. The amount of self-doubt and self-disbelief that goes through my head about, oh, Kobe, I don't know if I can do this. And the way that disbelief has held me back from doing so many stuff, yeah. But yet, when I really deep it, at the age I'm at now, at 21 years of age, I'm doing what I said I was going to do at 14. And that made me realize, fam, that's all the motivation. That's really all the motivation I need. This is only the beginning.
For you personally, I think we ain't done yet.
On top of full-time sixth form, I was kicking ball. We were training on Mondays and playing matches on Wednesdays, sometimes Thursday, but mainly Wednesdays. And the bops. Shout out my man, them Enfield Town man, them, yeah. Enfield Town under 18s. Me, Wayo, Louis, my guy Mil with us, yeah. We were doing serious bops some Wednesdays, fam. Coming home at like 12, 1 a.m, fam. And still going sixth form the next day. So we're doing that twice a week on top of sixth form. Then to make things worse, I was coaching on Thursday nights, fam. I was coaching from like 5:30 / kicking ball until like 9. Saturday morning, I was at Hackney Marshes, yeah, coaching from like 10 to about like 1 something. Then I was going straight from Hackney Marshes to flipping Mare Street to then go work at that Nike store or Nike store, whatever you want to call it. My shift was 2 to 6, but sometimes I used to stay till 7, fam. Then Sundays I was doing church in the morning, but I don't really count that as part of the grind. Church is church, the standard. But from church to work, again work that same 2 to 7 shift, and then run it up and then go again. Well, that explains why I failed sixth form. Then in my gap year, I was working full 9 to 5 in a primary school. And so I was like 8:30 to 5. Then Monday, I was training in Enfield. Tuesday, I was training in Enfield. Wednesdays, I generally had games for Enfield. Again, bruv, doing the maddest bops on TFL, fam. Don't know why I didn't drive.
Because you don't know how to drive, Kobe. You don't know how to drive.
I was doing the maddest bops on TFL. Again, coming home at like 12, 1, 1:30, fam. That was on Wednesdays. Then Thursdays, I was coaching again, 5:30 to 9. Then Saturdays, just remember it is a madness. I was coaching in the mornings. I'd go coach a match from like 10 to like 1 something. Then from there, I would go straight to matches in way parts of London. Kickoff is at 2. I'm blowing from 12:30, 1ish to whatever deep parts of South, West, North London, East London. Self-doubt is a mad thing. Like, the way I be doubting myself sometimes. But then I just have to, I'm getting better at G-checking myself and telling myself, Kobe, like, where you are and what you've done to be here, fam. I don't really care for anyone's validation, innit? I've got my own validation, but it's just mad, the self-doubt, the way self-doubt can play on your head, fam. This America journey has not been easy, fam. I could tell you that for free. I've been through a mazzoline that I don't think There's some stuff that I haven't even taught anyone really. We'll go through all of that in the channel. I think people don't let self-doubt cripple you, fam, because who's to know where you can end up? Thank God I am where I am. I am where I wanted to be, ish. I'm happy with where I am, and now the next stage is to take things to another level, you feel me? And this YouTube channel is definitely a part of that. So yeah, you know what, people? Trust your journey, fam. Don't let fear of whatnot or from whoever holds you back. Just go. So yeah, I think that's me done. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. Thank you. God bless you. If you don't like this video and you have a reason, please put in the comments. I will address it. If you dislike this video for no reason, you can suck your mum. And I hope you all have a great, blessed 2021 bird game.
You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keep being great.